offering connectivity, established social infrastructure and an address in Delhi. Lal Dora regions in the city have been attracting real estate buyers. This is mainly because the properties in these regions are offered at low rates. Hi, I'm Neha Nagpal. Welcome to Property Matters. Currently, there are about 300 plus villages in Delhi that falls under Lal Dora region. Today in this episode, I will tell you about the advantages of investing in such a property and the precautions you have to take before buying one. So let's check out pros of buying land or property in Lal Dora areas. Economical rates. The property in these Lal Dora region are available at low rates compared to the areas which fall under the municipality. This is mainly because of lack of basic amenities and the lack of proper documented ownership. Provide relaxations of regulations. Under the Delhi Municipal Act, Lal Dora land has been exempted from the building bylaws and stringent construction norms and regulations. Hence, no requirement of getting building plans sanctioned. There are 300 plus villages under Lal Dora region, and buyers looking to buy in these villages do not have to seek municipal regulations. However, it must be noted that while no permission is needed from the authority for any development on the property, the owner needs to obtain a NOC for the local office of the Land and Revenue Department. Change in regulation. As per Delhi's master plan, plots over 1500 square feet are allowed to be redeveloped into multi-story apartments. This has lured a number of small developers to enter into development agreements with landowners. Thus, new supply and new development has come up in these regions. Provide tax benefits including housing tax exemptions. As these properties are not registered with the authority, there is no property tax charge from the properties falling under the Lal Dora region. Also, there is no house tax levied on the properties on a 200 square meter or lesser plot that falls under Lal Dora area. Prime location. Properties in such areas have gained popularity due to their strategic location. Most of the Lal Dora areas are situated adjoining or in proximity to some posh localities or prime business districts of Delhi. Buying in Lal Dora region is an economical option for people to live in or open commercial establishments in and around prime localities of the city. This gives buyers an opportunity to enjoy all kinds of social fabrics in low prices. Can be regularized. The properties in the Lal Dora areas can be regularized by a subdivisional magistrate which has a jurisdiction over the region. The applicant needs to provide an affidavit along with details of the owner and the property. Lal Dora areas can also be registered in the Tehsil office. While there are many positives of buying a property that falls under Lal Dora land, there are an equal number of negatives as well. Let's check out cons of buying a land or property in Lal Dora areas. Risk of fraud or duplicity of ownership. The record of the land ownership for Lal Dora properties date back to decades and centuries. These unregulated records with authority are not as reliable as the records of the regions which falls directly under the authority. Unclear titles also make such properties an easy target of demolition. This is why experts often tell buyers to stay away from such properties even if they seem tempting. Inability to get bank loans. As properties in Lal Dora regions come with collective ownership and no clear individual plot ownership or title, the banks do not provide any kind of loans against such properties. This is due to no clear documentation of ownership with most of the occupants. In case you decide to invest in a property situated on Lal Dora land, you will have to fully depend on your own arrangements as far as the money is concerned. Basic infrastructure and maintenance issues. As the Lal Dora areas do not fall under the direct control of municipal authorities, these areas are often neglected when it comes to development or maintenance of infrastructure. These areas are often underdeveloped. Many such areas in Delhi don't even have basic water tap supply and garbage disposal system in place. Selling is difficult. Due to the various risks involved with the Lal Dora areas and in the absence of clear title, these properties are difficult to resell. Additionally, as many of these buildings and properties do not follow the safety protocols underlined by the government, most corporates and businesses do not prefer to buy or even lease properties in such areas. Risk of eviction and demolition. As the properties are unregulated and unauthorized, properties in these regions are prone to eviction or may even lead to demolition of the property. The fact that the planned development has led to flouting of many security norms and regulations, many of such areas and buildings are declared hazardous in terms of safety protocols. The government and courts have the authority to order eviction or redevelopment of such buildings, posing a big threat to residents and businesses. The term Lal Dora is used for both rural and urban villages. With government acquiring the land, this fine dividing line has disappeared over the years. Several villages in Delhi such as Yusufsarai, Munirka, Chhatarpur, Mahipalpur, Sant Nagar, Kanjawala, Mehroli and Shahpur Jat have been engrossed into the developed city limits, and today they constitute a part of the prominent elite areas. For businesses and residences lying in the Lal Dora areas, the Delhi government usually issue Lal Dora certificates as a proof of ownership. Purchasing a property on Lal Dora land is beneficial in multiple ways. It seemed to be a highly profitable deal, but it is advisable to move on this transaction with caution. I hope you like this video. If you have any query, you can write to me on my Twitter. My Twitter handle is @NehaNagpal. You can also follow me on Instagram and Facebook. If you have any query, you can write to me on the comment section below this video as well. With cameraman Manish Sharma, this is Neha Nagpal signing off. Please subscribe to Magic Bricks on YouTube and press the bell icon to get new videos.